So hello everyone, welcome to the new day and new vlog. I have with me
Lorenzo.
and where we are Lorenzo.
We just organized a trip with the Erasmus students
Yeah.
and we arrived in Passe la Casa, one of the
Yeah.
most beautiful village in Andorra
Yeah.
and like a nice ski resort.
And you can see some of the people are skiing on that hilly side as well, and cable car is also there. So we are at this point. Although how we reached here, we'll see the journey part as well.
Yes, that's really nice, guys.
Hold me close till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go.
So I hope you must have seen the beautiful journey which was there, how the scenery got changed as we departed from Barcelona. And as Lorenzo also mentioned, he organized this entire trip of Andorra. And the thing was, the meeting point was Plus España, from where the bus departed around 8 o'clock. And you can say we reached here at 11:30 at this place. You can say a new country which is not part of European Union, EU. That's also an important point. And the country name is Andorra, and you can look at this beautiful scenery which is right here surrounded by mountains. You can see some of the housing, or you can say some of the restaurants are also on that side, and on that side there are cable cars going on. Although if I talk about some of the facts, I think it's also important, since we arrived here specifically to this particular city or town, and to know about Andorra, I think it's also good if we first of all know about some of the facts. So first of all, Andorra, you can say, is called the country of Pyrenees. It is, you can say, one of the tiniest countries in the world, one of the smallest countries in the world. Also, with a population of, you can say, around 80,000 people, and it's spread around 470 square kilometers area. Also, not only the ski resorts, you can say almost around 8 million people visit Andorra every year. The original name of Andorra, you can say, or the full name, which you can say is called the Principality of Andorra. It is, you can say, kind of co-principality. It means it has two princes, the Bishop of Urguel and the President of France, because you can say it's near to the France area, or France, it's close to the France border as well, quite in that proximity. It is, you can say, over 1,000 years old. The official language here is Catalan. That is also one of the important points. Barcelona is also in Catalonia region, you can say, so that's why people speak Catalan there as well. But here the official language, you can say, is Catalan. And the interesting point is, according to some of the census data, the population here, you can say 1/3 of it is Andorran. So 2/3 of the people who live there are not originally from Andorra, you can say. Another interesting point which you can say is that there is no airport here in this country, and as well as there is no army in this country. You can say there is no standing army here, but the life expectancy here is, you can say, one of the highest in the world. You can see, maybe you can say, because of the amazing weather, the air quality which is here, the lifestyle of the people, so maybe that also contributes to life expectancy. You can see the amazing scenery which is also behind me. Andorra, you can say, has second highest number of museums per capita over the stay. 25 museums a person can visit, you can say. And the ski slopes of Grand Valera, you can say, adds up to more than 300 kilometers where people do skiing, like you can notice here as well when I was coming to this side. Although I'll show you the glimpse in some time, of the area. Grand Valira was also mentioned there. There is a cable car option, skiing option, whatever you like you can do here. Talking about the life expectancy, I just got to know it's fifth highest here in the world in Andorra, and also one of the oldest parliaments is here as well in Andorra. Also, you can say Andorra has more museums per square miles more than anywhere else. You can say it has, you can say, more than 15 museums in an area of 180 square miles, and you can say 10% of Andorra, this country, has been declared as World Heritage Site by UNESCO. More than 90% of the area, you can say, is surrounded by mountains, forests, lakes, meadows. And one more interesting point, you can even like it was mentioned that you can even cross this country on foot, so people can just do hiking. Since earlier I mentioned it was one of the tiniest or smallest countries in the world, so people can just do hike and just cross this country through mountains, through these ski slopes as well. There are different level of hikes on the way. People can encounter beautiful forest, beautiful scenery, which you can see in this country. One can ski over 186 miles of slope. And since Andorra is in proximity of France and Spain, earlier I mentioned the official language is Catalan, so people, you can say, can also speak French and Spanish, so you can say they are trilingual in a way as well. So in Andorra, people can find wine, can find Romanesque art. And now one of the important points which is there and which was told to us as soon as we came out of the bus was that you can say the shopping is very popular here, because you can get different things, food and drinks, for very cheap price here, because sometimes the duty is not applied. And like in custom duty, when we go to the airport and we get things for a reduced price. So in a similar manner, once you come here, people usually sometimes come here for shopping to get things at a much lower price. So people, you can say, love shopping as well. And the business sector, you can say, is only closed 4 days in a year, so that's also generates quite a good revenue for the people, for the government here as well, you can say. So these were some of the information points regarding Andorra. And now we are currently at Pas de la Casa, which is the name of this place, this town, this city, you can say, here in this country, Andorra. Pas de la Casa means the pass of the house, you can say. And the pass, you can say, marks the watershed of the Pyrenees, being the only point, you can say, where the water drains into the Atlantic Ocean. It is, you can say, around at a height of 7,900 feet and is at one of the highest point in European road network, you can say. So Pas de la Casa, you can say, is a ski resort, part of the Grand Valira resort, which I earlier mentioned is a town, you can say, in Andorra, and which is close to the French border as well. It is, you can say, highest mountain pass in the Pyrenees, and almost, you can say, 30 kilometers from Andorra la Vella, you can say, in a way, which is the capital of Andorra country. So that is just 30 kilometers from here, and it has a population of around 3,000 people, and as I mentioned, it is a shopping hub. So these were some of the points regarding, you can say, this town, about Andorra as well. Regarding this country, I discussed several points so that you also got the idea. Since this country is not part of European Union, so I would recommend, if you get the chance to come to this trip, then do come to this trip. We had some decent amount of time here, so we thought to climb up to this slope and see this entire view here, you can see, surrounded by snow. So I thought, or I hope, through this video you got some of the information points regarding Andorra. If you're not familiar about this country, you can say, as I mentioned, one of the smallest countries in Europe as well, you can say. And now, since I mentioned that I saw some of the glimpse, so how I came, as I'm returning now, I'm thinking to put some music so that you can also enjoy the glimpse, the view of this town, of this country, Andorra. I hope you have enjoyed the entire vlog with me. The snow looks so magnificent, so superb, and right now I'm at which place? We'll talk about it in next video, and by thanking each and every person in Erasmus Barcelona for organizing this trip as well, I will end this vlog now. So rest, like, comment, share, subscribe. It doesn't take much time. Bye bye, ciao ciao, namaste. Chalo, see you in new vlog. Also, you can go to different playlists and watch videos according to your interest. Now you can also go to new launch playlists regarding Barcelona, regarding Spain, to watch videos accordingly. There are different playlists about different cities, different countries. You can watch videos in that whenever you get time. Stay tuned. We are going to the capital of Andorra in next video. Bye bye.